which hath brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So God is saying Egypt is synonymous with bondage, right? Or slavery, right? Give me Exodus, start at 1 and verse 1. Go back to chapter 1 and read verse 1. Exodus 1 and 1. Give me Exodus 1 and 1. That's what I want.
Exodus chapter 1 and verse 1. Now these are the names of the children of Israel.
The children of who?
The children of Israel.
So it said, these are the names of the children of Israel, right? Read on.
Which came into Egypt.
Came into where?
Into Egypt. Every man in his household came with Jacob.
So it said, every man in his household, right? So you and your daughter, y'all would go to Egypt together. My sister, you got kids?
Yeah.
So you got family, right? So it said, you and your family, y'all would go into Egypt together, right? Read on.
Reuben.
Who? Reuben. So Reuben, when you see Reuben on this side right here, where you see Reuben at? Oh man, dang. So they from the nation of Israel, right? Read on.
Simeon.
Who?
Simeon.
You see Simeon on there? Dominicans. Read on.
Levi.
You see Levi on there? Haitian.
And Judah.
And who?
Judah.
And who?
Judah.
You see Judah on there? Yeah. So let me ask you this. What tribe y'all come from?
Judah.
What tribe you come from, sis? What's your dad?
My dad's Jamaican.
Your dad's Jamaican, so Jamaican is the West Indies, right? Benjamin. The tribe of Benjamin, right? Read on.
Issachar, Zebulun, and Benjamin, Dan, and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher.
Gad and Asher, so the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, right? Jump down to where he put us in bondage. You already got it highlighted.
Now, verse 8. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, Behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we.
So they understood who we are. They understood the 12 tribes of Israel: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben. They understood that we were mighty people, that we were powerful people.
That's
they
right.
said we are exceeding in them, right? Read on.
Come on, let us deal wisely with them.
So it said, let us deal wisely or crafty with them, just like in today's society. When they give us things like SNAP benefits, they give us things like what, welfare, they give us things like that, right? But what comes behind that? Separation of family, bro. You want it, bro. Separation of family, sis. So guess what? If they give you a Section 8 voucher, they tell you you can't have a man in the house. If they put you on welfare, they tell you if you make a certain amount of money, it's cut off. That's dealing wisely with the children of Israel. Read on.
Lest they multiply and it come to pass that when they calleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us.
So it said, when we band together, they knew we were stronger. They understood those things. So that's why today, they don't want us to come together as a nation. They'll tell you, you're American black. They'll tell my sister she's West Indian. Because they know together, we're strong. It's hard to break us. So what nation do you think did that? The exact same nation that put us on those slave ships. That's right. The exact same nation that came and picked us up and shipped us all over the world. That exact same nation are people that did those things, right? That's my question. Go ahead, big bro.
That we will be delivered into Egypt. But we're going to be delivered into bondage.
Yes. Yes. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'm going to read it 15. Read 15 again. Go and explain verse 16. So Egypt wasn't a good thing, right? We was in slavery, right? 15. This is what you're talking about right here.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto...
Hey, my sis, what's your name again? Go ahead, read.
But it will come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes that I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So curses shall come upon us and overtake us. Us going into slavery again, that was the first we're talking about because we didn't want to hear God's commandments, right? We didn't want to hear those words. But let's finish up 68. Let's finish up verse 68.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt was in slavery, you agree, right? You know?
With ships,
with the cargo slave ship,
by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Meaning the same way he told you it's going to happen. There's no left or right. If I say it's going to happen, if he said it's going to happen, it happens. The way he told it and written it down is the way they unfolded, right? We don't.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
You're not gonna see your homeland again, you know.
And there ye shall be sold.
Shall be what?
Sold.
So as soon as we got off those slave ships, what happened to us, sis? As soon as we came off the slave ship, what happened to us? But what happened before slavery?
Because they say he's
When we came off the ship, what was waiting for us on the shores? White people doing what? Selling us. Selling us. So it's like God said, as soon as we got off those ships, we was going to be sold, right?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
Your friend.
Your enemy.
No, your friend.
Your enemies.
So we have an enemy. We have a biblical enemy. We have an enemy.
Right.
Not your friend, not your cousin, not your auntie. It's an enemy. An enemy that doesn't want you to prosper. An enemy that sets snares and traps for you. An enemy to make sure that you don't have a great life. Everything you do is going to be to benefit them. That's the characteristics of an enemy, right? And I'm going to show you one enemy, right? We're going to hold CCA. Go to Psalms 83. I'm going to show you some enemies. I'm going to show you some enemies. Guess what? We are in slavery, but we don't have chains on our necks, right?
They invisible.
That means it's what? That means what type of slavery is that? Systematic. Systematic slavery, right? Redlining. That's a form of slavery.
Still in there.
Think about this. When you can see fast foods and Whole Foods, are they in our neighborhoods? They're not, right? It's liquor stores. It's dispensaries. Everything, right? That's a form of slavery, systematic slavery, right? We don't have chains on our head, on our shoulders, no more on our mind. We're going to get that curse too, but read this.
Psalms chapter 83 and verse 2. For, lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
So the Lord thy God said our enemies would be the ones selling us, right? Our enemies would meet us when we got off those ships, right? Let's identify some of those enemies, right? We don't.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Meaning they got real prideful. They're real prideful about you, right? So they boast in themselves now. You know?
They have taken crafty counsel.
They taking sneaky counsel or sneaky ways, right on?
Against thy people.
Against who?
Thy people.
Against the black expected Americans, they took crafty counsel. That's what? They told a woman, you can leave the household. You can do that. They told a man, it's okay, put on a dress. It's all right. Get in touch with your feminine side. It's all right. They told our sister, guess what? You can lead a household. You don't need a man. Why you need a man? What's the point of that, sis? That's crafty counsel on our people. We don't.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
So how are we hidden? We're hidden from our nationality. We don't know who we are. We don't know that we are the children of Israel. We don't know the black expected Americans. We're God's people. We're the people he chose above all people.
Bring it out.
He only chose us. A royal priesthood is what he called us, right? We know.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
He said, let us stop them from being a people. This is the enemies did this to us, we know.
That the name of Israel may be no more.
It said the name of Israel may be no more. What's your last name? What? You the same thing, Woods? What's your last name? What is it? Jones. Why don't you call yourself Israel?
We didn't know.
We didn't know, right? That same enemy, that crafty counsel, guess what? It worked. It works. Because we don't know we Israel now. We don't know we have stock in the black beside Jesus Christ. We don't know these things. We don't know we come from the nation of Israel. We don't know that we are royal people. Why do we carry ourselves like a royal people? Right? It said let that name be cut off. Let that name be cut off, you know.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent.
So they came together on one accord. So the Arab man, the Asian man, the white man, they all have ways to keep us in crafty counsel, right? We think about Africa, right? Africa is the blackest country known in the world, right? If you were to pull up Africa and the countries that own the resources in Africa, France got a piece, British got a piece, and all the white nations have a piece of the blackest country in the world. That's crafty counsel, right? That's crafty counsel against our people. We don't.
They are confederate against thee.
They're all on one consent against thee. Read on.
The tabernacle of Edom.
Who?
The tabernacle people of Edom.
The so-called white man. The so-called white man put us in slavery also, right? The same thing. They actually joined together with the so-called white man and put the black people in slavery, right? The Arabs did that. So, you know,
Of Moab,
and Moab,
and the Hagarenes, Jabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
so the African nations came together too. So we not Africans. We not Africans. Africans didn't sell Africans.
Bring it up.
Africans sold Israelites.
That's right.
The blackest president of Americans. So think about this. A Chinese person and a Japanese person. They have the same characteristics, right? They got the same eyes, same color. They even talk the same way, right? But what happens when you tell a Japanese person he's Chinese? Why? They know they're not the same people. So why is it far-fetched for us to be like, hey, Africans, we may have the same characteristics. You know what I mean? We may have the same characteristics, but we're different people. We're different people, just like a Chinaman and a so-called Japanese man are different people. An African and an Israelite, different people. So all these people came together, they sold us. They sold us. Those are God's enemies and they're yours also. Let's go back to 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you.
It said no man's gonna save you, right? So guess what? Any black man is not gonna save you. Think about it, we had black rulers, right? Huh? We had people that came up and tried to save us. Martin Luther King, we had things like that, right? We had people that tried to save us. They said they're not gonna be able to save us.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.